Welcome to the Lindsay Ann Learning Channel with content that is designed to help English teachers just like you find balance in their lives and teaching practice. I am Lindsay, a veteran National Board certified high school English teacher and founder of Lindsay Ann Learning. I am passionate about helping other English teachers, so I write on my website and I create these videos to share practical feedback strategies, student-centered learning ideas, and mini lessons you can share with your students. You will find all that here and more, so please don't be a stranger. Be sure to like this video and don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell notification so that you can have a steady stream of English teacher inspiration and ideas. New teachers, your first year teaching is about to begin. And if you're honest, you're a bit nervous, you're a bit excited, or you're not entirely sure what to expect, or some combination of those. To help you out, I sat down and asked myself what I wish someone had told me during my first or even second or third year of teaching. Here are 22 tips to make your first year of teaching students and yourself a little bit easier. Number one, there will always be donuts and coffee and chocolate and all variety of unhealthy things nearby. It is up to you to find or avoid these delicacies. Number two, you will soon begin to connect with and care about your students, even the curmudgeons, the eye rollers, and the in need of deodorant ones. This connection comes quick and easy for some and is hard fought for others. So I would encourage you not to give up. Number three, even though you love your students and are tempted to spend every waking minute preparing lessons during this first year of teaching, it is important to practice self-care. So I want you to take time to do what makes you feel human and connected to the others in your life who love and support you. You will thank me in October and beyond, okay? Number four, even though you will work hard for your students, not all students will like you back. And that's okay. Do not let the handful of students who keep you up at night distract you from the majority of your students who are engaged and who are loving your class. Number five, no teacher is perfect or a superhero, even though some seem to have it all together. By the way, nobody has it all together, so don't be afraid to ask for help, seek out resources, and start growing into your best teacher self. Number six, you have something unique to offer your students and your colleagues. Do not try to be someone else. Find what works for you and be yourself. Number seven, develop an organizational system that works for you and weekly routines that will save you time in the long run. The more simple these routines are, the better. Do not fall victim to classroom envy by scrolling through social media. These teachers posting either don't teach anymore or truly enjoy investing their time and money into classroom decor and organization. I quickly learned that I am not a teacher who needs to have tons of neatly labeled drawers. What's more, having these things does not an effective teacher make. So invest your time and effort where it matters in building relationships with students. Number eight, prepare your sub-binder and a couple of extra lessons just in case. Do not go to work sick. Your students will survive without you, I promise. Number nine, use that teacher discount to save some money from your first year teaching salary. Always ask if the store offers a teacher discount. It can't hurt, and you might be surprised at what you find. Number 10, wear comfortable shoes. Times infinity. Teacher style is not night on the town style, and shoes can be both practical and cute. I will pay top dollar for shoes that are kind to my feet because a comfortable teacher, a comfortable me, is a happy teacher and a happy me. Number 11, it's important to get a bag that has a lot of closable pockets and is durable. I use a backpack, and I am not looking back to the days where I carried around a purse or even an open top bag or a cart on wheels. Number 12, pay attention to the teachers who are encouraging and give positive vibes. Make them part of your teacher tribe and feed off of their enthusiasm. These are your people. Treat them like gold. Number 13, pay equal attention to the teachers who always seem to be negative, complaining, or inauthentic, even under the guise of giving you the real scoop or having a critical eye. These are the teachers to avoid like Death Eaters. I have a Death Eater in my office, hence the reason I avoid my office during our common off periods. Number 14, it's important to build classroom rapport and climate. Do not feel like time dedicated to team building or student check-ins is wasted time. It will help your students to feel welcome, upping the engagement and leading to less headaches for you. Number 15, set norms and stick to them. And on that note, do not set rules that you know you won't follow through with. You have to choose your battles. So I would encourage you to pick ones that you want to fight all year long, ones that resonate with you deep in your teacher's soul, because otherwise you won't stick to them. And on that note, there are a lot of things that I cared about as a new teacher that I absolutely do not give a rat's tail about now, because I have learned that instead of focusing on what you don't want students to do, you should lean into fostering student engagement, creating opportunities for student choice and voice, and building a positive classroom culture. These things will make 99% of all possible things that would have otherwise been battles non-existent. Number 16, greet your students at the door every day or as often as possible. If you are not a germaphobe, shake their hands too. It helps to be visible, and this allows me to sneakily get a vibe on each student as they're entering, so I know where they're at emotionally for the day. Number 17, teachers are champions at taking one for the team and volunteering for good causes, but I want you to become an expert at saying no and saving your yes for those things that really matter and will not put your teacher's stress level over the top. Do I need to feel obligated to sponsor a new student club? Nope. Must I be on the curriculum development team or the school culture team or any team? Nope, not unless I really want to. Should I voluntarily fill in for colleagues who are absent? That is a hard no. I've chosen to protect my prep time. It's worth way more than sub pay. Number 18, go visit other classrooms and see teachers teach.
Seems more for like the working class type of people, not like a Lamborghini or something. Because he says after that they dreamt of being Lamborghinis, but before that he's saying he's from Pistons and Drivetrains, 33% irrigation tools. So that shows one that he's like not one thing, because he's saying he's Pistons and Drivetrains and some irrigation tools in it, and two, it's saying that he was more of like a working person and didn't always have the riches that other people had.
Yeah, he is a useful thing. Pistons and Drivetrains.
Yeah.
It might seem counterintuitive to give up time to do this, especially if you're having first year teaching stress, but it is totally worth it. Number 19, get your grading under control. This is something that they do not teach in our teacher education classes, and as a result, we tend to default to what we experienced as students, what we think is best practice, or what other teachers are doing. This will lead to burnout and stress, which is why I choose to help hundreds of teachers every year shift their mindset and establish student-led grading practices so that they can be strategic versus overwhelmed. Click on the link in this description to download my free guide to streamline grading that will get you started. It'll be well worth your while, I promise. Number 20, pay special attention to pop culture songs, movies, games, etc. Find ways to integrate these into your lessons. Your students will thank you. Number 21, having a bad day does not mean you are a bad teacher. Bad days are usually followed by good days, I promise. And the most important thing is to be reflective and a problem solver. Identify the source of frustration or the problem with the lesson, fix it, and move on. The best teachers are the most reflective, think on your feet, adaptable folks I know. You will get there, I promise. And finally, number 22, during my first year of teaching, I was just trying to survive. Classroom management could have honestly been better. A tip that I've learned for managing 99% of misbehavior in class is to ask the student 3 questions. Number 1, what are you doing? Number 2, what are you supposed to be doing? Number 3, what are you going to do now? And allow the student to respond. If this doesn't work, take a concerned approach, which works better than accusation or scolding any day. Say something like, hey, I'm really worried about you, or something seems off with you today, and I wonder how I can help. Or I've noticed this. Can you help me understand why this is happening? And you'd be surprised as students will often reveal circumstances that you are not aware of, things going on in their lives that are impacting their ability to focus in your class, which allows you to have more empathy for them and to put a plan in place for managing and redirecting that behavior. It's important to deal with behaviors on the down low. Do not turn it into a show. This leads to escalation. De-escalate by using calming and redirection strategies. For all non-immediate concerns, I talk to students after class, privately, in a non-confrontational manner, emphasizing my curiosity about what happened during class. This gives students a chance to think and calm down prior to having a conversation with me. It also gives me a chance to decompress if needed, which is a win-win. Thank you so much for watching, and I want to wish you luck with your first or not so first year of teaching. I would encourage you to leave me a comment below. I read them all and I respond. I want to know which tip was the most helpful for you. I also want to know where and what you'll be teaching next year. And as always, I can't let you go without reminding you to like this video and subscribe to my channel for even more teaching ideas like this one. See you next time.